morning again. It's Monday morning. I'm on my way into the meetings. We're having our large meeting starting today. That meaning all of my committee and all the deans, all the college committees, center committees, and quite a few others have all gathered. And we're going to be hearing from Vishal Mangalwadi about his book that I think it's entitled The Book That Made Your World, and how the Bible has really brought about the foundations of so much of Western civilization, and how much we need to remember that. If we forget, then we could be in for a horrible future. And much of what's happened even in recent years is as a result of having forgotten our dependence on revelation of the light of God's Word. We're essentially lost without God's light and God's Word. We're walking in the dark without God. Now, we may have brilliant systems in place for laws and banking and communications and so on, but without ultimately a dependence on the truth and the person behind all the truth, God Himself. Without that dependence, without leaders that turn to Him for wisdom, that walk in the fear of the Lord, we'll have people that create algorithms in order to make money and generate huge sums of money at the expense of anyone else, without real deep concern for civilization or for their fellow man. We'll have laws that protect the powerful. We'll have systems that reinforce unrighteousness, even though it may pretend to be righteous. It's protecting class and status and power. But those who walk in the fear of the Lord, those who understand God's truth, understand we're all created equal and we're created for Him. We're created for liberty, created for relationship with Him and with each other, to love our neighbors as ourselves. And so if we do that, no matter how powerful we are, no matter how much the law may give us power, perhaps feel like we could go around other governing bodies saying, well, I can't wait for Congress, I'm going to go ahead and do it myself. That kind of attitude is an arrogance, really. And it comes from a lack, I think, of the fear of the Lord. Those who walk in the fear of God will restrain themselves. They'll hold back. They'll honor the other. They'll be careful to do the things that protect the future. They have a vision for the future. So this is some of the things we're going to be digging into today as regards even the development of our university. Virtually every university around the world of any substance was founded by biblical Christian thinkers. Those in India, those in China, those around the world. Revivalists in North America started the universities in North America. But we seem to have forgotten our foundations. We seem to have forgotten the importance of the founding documents for those universities. And we're in a place now where we want to make covenant with God as a university of the nations. And we are doing this in such a sense of fear and awe, knowing that 400 years from now, we could find ourselves to be very much like a Harvard, that without restraint, without a vision and restraint and an honor and the fear of the Lord for generations, this university could be another Harvard. My question is there hope for Harvard? Could someone take the original founding documents, as Vishal Mangalwadi has? Could the Board of Regents of such an institution brush off those documents and, in the fear of the Lord, read them before the other members of the Board of Regents and confess a corporate sin on the part of the leaders for generations and a desire to return, that the Board of Regents would fall to their knees and say, we have turned from our God and we have sown to the wind and we've reaped the whirlwind. We see the ills of our nation and of our world, and we accept responsibility for our part. This is the weight of the things that we're into in these days. So that's enough for today. Appreciate you tuning in. I took the day off yesterday. This is basically then issue 7. I'm calling it day 7. It's Monday morning. Got another week here in Perth, Australia, and I'll keep you posted. Tune in tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.